Hello, Anigato here for Oni in the Garden. And I start over here where things are getting a little bit of a watering. It's hotter than hell. It's 102 today, I think. I think that's what I was supposed to hit today. Anyways, it's hot. And things are getting a watering like they need. Some things have fallen out, like that pot right there. You can actually see the plant itself has fallen off, but all the seeds fell off of it too, so I should be getting something off of those. The asparagus itself is doing quite nicely. New fronds, so that's good. Everything else in there is doing okay. Let's come around so you can kind of get a sight. The beets are still getting a little bit chewed on. I'm thinking it's like thrips or maybe something similar to a grasshopper. I don't know. I don't see any worms on them. And it's not aphids, that's for sure, because aphids don't do that kind of damage. Over in the grow bed. Oh, wait a minute. What's that I see? My monster plant has finally developed a tomato. After months and months of throwing flowers, and it's still got lots of flowers up high, like here and over here and in here, and it's still a plant that's bigger than a medium-sized coffee table. I mean, if you cut the thing down and piled it all up and just compressed it into one cube, it'd be bigger than a medium-sized coffee table. It's a huge, huge plant covered in just beautiful flowers. Well, I mean, they're tiny, but they're flowers. And not a single, well, now a single pear of fruit. So that's, fun. Over here, this one, those are, I can't see how well lit they are, but right about there, I think. You should be able to see a tomato there, and you should definitely be able to see that one there. I'm thinking these are beefsteak. What the other one is, it could be a completely... Oh, hey, look at that. More tomatoes. Yay, I don't have to complain about this thing never throwing tomatoes again. I mean, I'm going to complain that it's not throwing as many as it should, but it's throwing some. So I'm thinking this is a different variety. I think it's a completely different varietal, which, makes a lot of sense. Squash plant number 2 is now getting as long as its brother. Squash plant number 1 looks like it's reached a terminus point, but maybe not. That pumpkin there is definitely looking ripe. So I want to leave it another week, I think, and harvest it next Friday. Cucumbers are decidedly everywhere. I need to go through and do some proper training because they've reached the top and decided that they don't want to go over. They just want to go across or back down. So that's not very much help. Let's see. This pumpkin here is, yeah, it's just as ripe. So I'm going to let them ripen up for a week and then pull them next Friday. Back here, I get back here and it's all of a sudden just 10 degrees cooler, which is really nice. I'll be turning the sprinkler around here in a few minutes, but for now, cucumbers, I'm leaving them on the vines. I'm harvesting a few every once in a while, snacks and such. And there's beautiful ones all over the place. And it's just, yeah, cucumbers galore. So, Cucumbers, I'm getting plenty of plenty of fruit. That's really nice. Pumpkins, honestly, I don't care. I could not care less if I get pumpkins or not. They were volunteers. And for the amount of pumpkin that I've got pumpkin pie. You know, or a pumpkin bread. That sounds really good to me. The potato is doing well. It probably is a little bit dry, but that's to be expected. What is that? That's a old coffee filter. Okay, not a problem. Let's see. In this grow bed, I don't really see anything of use, or in this grow pot. But I do see that the bluebonnet seeds have all burst out of their containers, so that's good. That's good news. The wall of squash has left the wall and is now on the floor, which means I have to be careful when I walk over it, but that's fine. Over here for the pepper plant, got another little couple of bumps, and they're doing really well. And then we got this big one right there. It's not yet ripe, but it's doing well. And I'm quite certain that there are others in here. I just can't find them for the tomato. I do love the smell of bruised tomato leaves. I realize it's a nightshade, and what I'm smelling is basically poison. But it still smells nice. Okay. Blackberry hasn't really changed since the last time filmed it. The newer growth looks great. The old growth is very dead. So it's going to do its thing. I don't really know what it's doing or why it's doing it, but I'm not going to complain either. The lettuces are, well, one of them's doing well. The other one's looks like it might be trying to go to seed. You can kind of see it over there-ish, somewhere, right about there. Definitely looks like it's trying to go to seed, which if it goes to seed, it goes to seed, and I get winter lettuces instead. That's fine. I should have enough though to add to a salad from this one, and if I take those greens from there and those greens from, protect the phone, those greens from there, from the beets, I can actually get a halfway decent salad, like a real halfway decent salad. Alright, talk to you all later.